Shalom, Yasharallah, first and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity to you Israelite foreigners. Come back home to the truth, to those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai. Shalom, first to you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers out here teaching this truth, and always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shai feet when you read the scriptures. I wanted to talk about the manipulation that you have to do with the scriptures to believe in the flat earth theory. I'll never forget, Maharakah, he had some type of debate circuit going on with this situation. And I found it very funny. I found it very funny that it was the guy that I was debating. He is a supposed elder. Started being a little insulting and said that I just said anything. But when you listen to his arguments, like one of the main argument was there's a scripture in the Bible that says ball. And then you got the scriptures that say circle and compass, other scriptures that you could read to kind of get the gist that the earth is round. Because when you really talk to a lot of these guys, they use semantics heavily. Their earth is still round. Their earth is really still round. It's a circular. They'll say it's a disc, because they'll say the actual earth is flat, like the land. And they're really stupid. I'm sorry, but the guy pulled a scripture where it said ball. And then say, see, the Most High drew a distinction. No, see, that's that manipulation shit. It's not that he drew that, he just simply used a different word for it. Doesn't mean that this is different from that. It doesn't mean that where it says circle is different from where it says ball. Let's understand why the fuck it says circle to begin with. It says circle. The fuck? It's a 3D circle. Y'all are so fucking beat. Like, seriously, you have to manipulate. And this is the thing with the flat earth theory. Most Israelites that believe in the flat earth also believe in other crazy fucking doctrines. Because if it's easy enough for you to fucking get tricked into believing that the earth is flat, then it's easy enough for you to be that fucking stupid. The earth is not a fucking flat disc. Where the fuck do you, like the lack of intelligence. So he showed me also, one of his arguments was he showed me a globe, right? The ones that you had in middle school and high school, right? That spun around. He showed me a globe, and he showed me a fucking, I don't know if it was a doll or a fucking toy or some shit, a figurine of a human being. And he says, this takes place on this. Motherfucker, that globe is, you would have to put something smaller than a fucking ant next to it to put it to scale with human life. Fucking moron. That's how stupid. You got to manipulate. A lot of these doctrines, you actually have to manipulate reality. You really do. You have to manipulate reality. Because once you understand the scriptures, you're like, what the fuck? Flat earth. I'll never forget, man, there was a brother that was part of this church. And it's sad. This is a sad story here. He came to the truth because of the flat earth theory. So it makes him believe stronger because he wouldn't know all this other stuff if it wasn't for the flat earth theory. That's a sad situation to be in, bro. No names. I'm not going to mention nobody by name. If he saw this video, he'd know exactly that I'm talking about him. But, you know, it's not a personal attack on the brother's character, but damn. If we're talking about some bugged out fucking doctrines, the flat earth. I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive on the parkway while I'm talking to y'all. So if I got silent, it's because I'm fucking afraid for my life here for a second. But yeah, the flat earth theory is fucking bugged out, and you got to be bugged out to believe that shit. You really do. I mean, to a degree, if you're in the truth, you got to be bugged out from Esau. You know, you have to be a certain level of open-minded. I would say that I approached the flat earth theory open-minded. I said, hey, let's take a look. But it doesn't make sense. The flat earth theory simply doesn't make sense. But y'all have to manipulate scripture. Like, I'll never forget the guy you said, oh, the Most High drew a distinction. No, sir, he just used a different word. That's like saying, oh, kill says kill in Hebrew in this scripture. The other scripture says ratazak. You know, it means what it means, bro. People like to, that's the thing. On top of that scripture, you got a lot of people, once you are sold on a doctrine, you disrupt the harmony of the scriptures. You know, the scriptures have a harmonious flow to them. But once you start incorporating doctrines, and then now you got to take scriptures that mean one thing and make them mean something else. You know, but anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.